Hi guys, welcome to another web development tutorial. I am Josef Botnar. This tutorial has the goal to speak about description list. To do so, I'm going to create another file here inside this bracket editor with right click, new file. I'm going to name it description.html. Yeah, enter. Here you go. This is the content of a new file. It is blank. I'm gonna to copy the content of one of these files. Let it be this headings.html. Edit, select all, copy with Ctrl C, and let's go inside this file description.html and paste the content of that file with Ctrl V. Here you go. Yeah, I don't need this all content, so I'm going to remove it. Yeah, with delete key. Yeah, and I'm going to leave this web development, this h1 element. And I'm going to write inside this title element the goal of this tutorial, the description list. Okay, here we go. In order to create a description list, you have to use DL element, which is used to define a description list. So DL. Okay. And inside this element, you have to define your terms. To define your terms, you have to use DT element. And inside this DT element, you're gonna to write your terms. Let it be, in my case, HTML5. Yeah. Another term could be CSS, and so on. Each terms might have items. To define the items, you have to use a DD element, and inside the DD element, you're going to write items of your terms. For example, for this HTML5 term, I'm going to write the following items. Let it be introduction. For example, if I want to write to define another item for this HTML5 term, I'm going to write again this DD element. And I'm going to write down the new item. Let it be basic. For example, again, DD element for a new item. Let it be syntax. Yeah, another item of this HTML5 term. So another DD element, let it be elements. Here you go. Now I go further to this term, to another term, CSS, which was defined using this DD element. And if I want to have items for this CSS term, I'm going to use again this DD element, and I'm going to write inside the element the item of this CSS term. Let it be introduction again. Okay, another item, DD element. Let it be, for example, basic. Yeah, another item, DD element. Let it be syntax. And so on. If you have a look over on the left side on this web page, you can work out now how a description list looks like. So we have these two terms, HTML5 and CSS, which was defined using this element DT, as you can see. Yeah, and each of these terms, HTML5 and CSS, has its items. For HTML5, introduction, basic, syntax elements, which were defined using this DD elements, as you can see. Also, for a CSS term, we've got these items: introduction, basic, and syntax, which were defined using the same element d. Also, you can notice that all of these elements used to define a description list has an open and a close tag. Yeah, as you can see, all of them. Yeah. Okay, so that's all about this description list. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. I'm waiting for you to watch my other video tutorials, or maybe if you want to follow my web development tutorials. See you next time. Bye.